Welcome to the Life Chat Podcast, seeking the truth with Derek Powell, navigating you through. Every Wednesday night, new topics ignite. Join the journey, let's take flight. Bringing insights that change our view. Derek's voice, clear and true. Tune in each week, discover new light. Life Chat Podcast, reaching new heights.
Life Chat Podcast, thank you for being a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Tonight we have a very special panel of guests for the night. We have four individual women discussing their role in recovery and how they, where their addiction started, beginning, middle, and end. But the key to everything is always a solution. Always offer a solution. So we want to give Biggles for just the courage to come on the episode for the night. And once again, I apologize for the connection not being as stable as I thought it would be. But we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start off with Miss Stephanie F. Hey, Steph.
Hey guys, I'm Steph. You can't hear me? Jesus.
We're gonna go to Miss Shamara.
Go to
Hey,
Shamara.
Shamara. How you doing, Shamara? Shamara. Okay, we're gonna move on to Megan, man. Hey, Megan.
Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear her?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're waiting for one more. We're waiting for Katie to come on screen. Well, we did get a text. I did get a text. Katie saying she's on. She's just coming from work. I don't know why Shamara just went off screen. But as I stated in the beginning, we're just gonna try to give a beginning, a middle, and an end. Go ahead. One of you, somebody pick a number. Somebody start. Somebody go first. Somebody give a name. Give where you're from, what you're like, how you got to this point in your life where you're at right now. And once again, I do want to apologize to everybody because the connection is not as stable as I thought it would be. But we're gonna ride this thing out because that's what we do at Life Chat Podcast. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick somebody. Let's go, Stephanie.
Yes, Stephers.
Hey guys, I'm Steph. Where I'm at in my life is I will have 5 years clean, March 21st, 2025.
Hey.
My
That's
story is pretty simple. I was a spoiled brat and I had everything at my fingertips. I didn't appreciate anything. I used to be that girl in school that would make fun of addicts on the sidewalk until I became one. Because, God humbled me. And I was 17 when I was introduced to Percocets. It started with that. And it kind of spiraled. I got pregnant at 19. I used the whole time I was pregnant. I didn't know that I was really in the grips of addiction. I didn't even understand that I was an addict until it was too late to where I didn't want anything to happen to my daughter. So I had her. I was in a very tumultuous relationship with her dad and was introduced to heavier drugs. I got on the hard stuff and it wasn't until my daughter was about 5 to where my life had become so unmanageable and chaos and just honestly miserable and disruptive. I lost everything, myself, my daughter, all my material things. I had been in and out of detox 12 times, in and out. And when I turned 26, when my daughter was taken from me, thank God that my family and Haley's dad took her to where she was safe and secure and didn't become a member of the state. Thank God. I went to DB8. I came off of everything there. And then I went to good old Bowling Green. And, but I really wanted it. You know what I mean? I wanted it. I was so tired of doing it back and forth for 12 years. I met a really good group of girls in there and they told me, if you really wanted it, and I just wanted to be able to have my old life back where I didn't have to wake up miserable and to be able to be a slave and more anything. I wanted to be able to find out and I called an Oxford house and I got into an Oxford house, which is sober living for those that don't know. And I started to be able to understand what meetings were. I'd never heard of meetings. I didn't even know that there was anything for people that were clean. I wasn't educated on that. I lived in a bubble my entire life. And it wasn't until the bubble popped that, I started to grow up. I became clean. I was able to stay clean. I created a better relationship with me and my child. I have a good relationship with my parents. I met amazing women, and one of my best friends on the screen that have seen me at my worst and see me today, and I'm not perfect. But like for me and my addiction, it wasn't until the pain became great enough is when I actually wanted to be able to
which one is the best friend now?
They both are.
Don't do that. Okay. I'm her best friend. Don't get it messed up.
Okay, that's a good way. That's a good out.
We all sisters. We all sisters.
I don't want cuss.
Anyway, it's just I ended up working. I got my first job sober, right? And I forgot what that had felt like. And I worked there for about a year and got, my feet wet. And then I applied at Banyan Treatment Facility. And I was so ecstatic to be able to, work with people that are like me, because in Bowling Green, I had met a tech because I was ready to leave. And I didn't care that I didn't know where I was. Like, you can put us in the Sahara Desert and we're going to find a way. So I met a woman in there, and she changed my perspective on life, and like she just made me want what she had. So like I wanted to be able to be that beacon of hope wherever I go, because I know what it's like to be able to feel hopeless and not loved and lost. So I always pour into other people. Now fast forward, now I work at Sun as well, so to be able to see addiction for other people, like I continue to be able to learn each and every day. And it's very stressful some days. Some days I got nothing to give, and that's okay. But like I'm truly grateful for everything, every trial, every tribulation in my life, because I wouldn't be me without it. And like for me and my addiction, like I am proud to be able to say I'm an addict. I'm the only addict in my family. And I'm okay with that. And like the thing that I can say today is that I worry about being a good person and being a good mom. And I have a really good relationship with my little girl. And she's not so little anymore, but I'm just grateful for the life that I have. And if I would have known I would have had a life like this, I would have gotten clean a really long time ago. So I want to be able to be that beacon of hope that I saw when I was at my lowest moment in my life, to where I felt hopeless and I didn't want to live anymore, because I felt like I had nothing. And like today, I feel like I don't take things for granted anymore. And I understand the importance of time and life and people. And most importantly, I just want to give love, lead with love, and just make someone understand that they can have that too if they just choose for themselves. And that's all I got. Thanks for letting me say it.
Thanks for sharing,
sis.
We love you.
We love you, Stephanie.
I love you too.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I'm still stuck on the part when you said your best friend, and then you said they're both your best friend. But I'm trying to start.
I know you. I know you lying.
We're gonna move on to Miss Megan.
Hey, no. Megan is my first best friend, but Shamara is also my best friend. We have gotten close, and I've known Shamara from in Banyan, and to watch.
Don't break my hipper. Don't break my damn hipper. Don't.
She broke it, sis. She broke it. I did, and you did. What you talking about?
Absolutely. I was going to.
She. Anyway.
Who are you, Megan?
So my name is Megan, and I'm an addict.
Hey, Megan.
Hey, Megan.
So, you don't know what you signed up for. So,
hey, Megan.
I'll have 3 years on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Thank you very much. So for me, I grew up I grew up in Newcastle. My parents split when I was young. I don't ever remember a time they was together really. I had an older brother, and we were like latchkey kids in a neighborhood full of latchkey kids. If you don't know what that is, all our parents always worked. We all raised each other. So we did everything together, ran the streets, tried drugs. We was outside all the time. We wasn't allowed in the house for real. And um, so from there, like my friends were my life, and they were doing bad things. I was doing bad things, and I really started the first time I tried drugs, I was 9 years old. Um, I didn't do it again until I was like 12 when I started smoking weed. 16 started drinking, 18 started powder, 19 did heroin. And when I tried heroin, that was my heaven.
9 years
That was
old.
euphoria. Yeah, the first time I tried hash, I smoked hash when I was 9 years old.
Mm.
My babysitter left it out. So, but when I found heroin, that was like what I had been looking
His
for my
Wi-Fi
whole
is
life.
acting up.
Like that was my it was euphoria to me. That was the
Mhm.
connection I was always looking for.
Yep,
Mhm.
me
And
too.
it was my end all be all. And then
Mhm.
from there it was it. Like my life was like I ended up smoking crack when I was 26, and I messed with that for like 3 years, but it was really the heroin for me. And because of that, I was in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. My 20s and 30s basically. And I ran the streets and was doing dumb stuff. Just um I mean, I'm lucky I'm alive. I'm lucky I'm not in jail doing life because the shit I was doing was wild. And like all of us were. It's not just me. I'm not special or anything. All of us were doing wild stuff. So I did that on and off for almost 35 years, for real. Um, and it wasn't until like I never willingly ever went and tried to get help. Never. The court sentenced me to programs all the time. And I would go there and do the key program, the CREST program. I did each of them like 3, 4 times,
Mm.
but I never applied any of it. Like I would get out and end up in the same, hanging out with the same people in the same places, doing the same thing. So eventually I would start getting high again. I never changed nothing. And then this last time I was on a run for like 7, 8 years, and like I would maintain jobs and stuff like that, but I wasn't really living. My drug was my lover, my confidant, my best friend. Like that's all I wanted all the time. And it got to a point where like that heroin wasn't even there anymore. So I was doing
Mm.
the xylazine and the fentanyl and the crocodile and all that stuff. And it was just took so much out of me that I got to a point that I just had nothing left. I was exhausted. I had nothing left to give to that disease. Like I could get up every day for years. I got up every day and made shit happen for that disease, and I just couldn't do it anymore.
Mhm.
And I was just completely mentally and spiritually and physically exhausted. And
Mhm.
Yep.
I wanted to die for real. I wanted to die. Like if I could have just checked out easily, I would have done it. And but I had a daughter, and that's not a legacy I wanted to leave for her. My mom
Mm.
died of a heroin overdose or a fentanyl
Mhm.
overdose or something like
Mhm.
that. So um, I decided to do something different, and I went to detox, and that damn near killed me. I was in there for 15 days, screaming out for Jesus because I thought I was really going to die. Um, and then I went to Banyan. I was in there for about 42 days. And while I was there, I decided to change some things. And one of them was my location because I kept going back. Every time I would get out from jail, I would always go back to the same place. So I just told them I wanted to stay in Sussex County. I didn't care where, just get me somewhere in Sussex County. And that's how I ended up down here. I came to a recovery house, Oxford House as well. And but honestly, this is what saved my life, was coming down here. And I came down here not knowing anybody, and I built like a whole community of family and friends and support that I never thought I'd have. Like most of my girlfriends that like were my best friends when I was um like running the streets, or like when I was a teenage going on, they're all dead. They all OD'd. They're gone. Like I have like a couple girlfriends from when I was younger who are all married or living different lives. They weren't living the life I was living. It's like I had no girlfriends. And now living down here, like for me, like this podcast, like Women in Recovery, like hits on something different, because without these women, I will be lost. Like I need these women like I need oxygen. They breathe life into me. And I've gone through some hits in these last couple of months. Like I smooth sailed through the first 2 years of my recovery. And then I've been getting hit left and right the last couple of months. And these girls show up for me. Like you wouldn't believe, like they've been my best friends my whole life. Like Women in Recovery really means something to me. These are my sisters for real. And I don't know where I would be without them. I'd be lost. Like things that I've went through are in the last couple of months are things I never ever went through in my life sober. If I'd have went through it, I immediately got high. And it's the first time I ever went through some of these things sober. And it was because they were there for me. They helped me, and they were like, you can do this. You don't need to get high. Even though in my mind I knew that's not what I wanted to do, that's always my first reaction, is when something like when pain hits or disappointment hits, or that's my first thought. That's my first go-to. Fuck it, I'm gonna go get high. I'm gonna take this little bit of money I got and go get high, and then I'll find the rest when I need some more. But I built a whole different life, and with their help, every single day I talk to these women every single day, and they're my biggest hype man, my biggest cheerleaders, and I try to be that for them too. Like we all go through stuff, and we're always hyping each other up and giving each other advice and telling each other like that's not the way to go, or this is like, look at you, you're a queen, what are you doing, why are you acting like that, why are you with this one, or why are you doing that, you're so much more deserving than that. And that's what we need, women in recovery, because when we come into this process, our self-esteem and our self-worth is so shitty. We think of ourselves as nothing. Like, because like I've been robbed and raped and beat and pistol whipped and shot at. Like my self-esteem was shit. Like I was running them streets doing shit I had no business doing, that I had to disassociate myself to even be able to live with myself, that I don't even remember doing, even though I know I did it. You know what I mean? Because I had the trauma, and like it blocks that shit out. And I know I did it, but I don't remember doing it because my brain doesn't want me, because that wasn't me. You know what I mean? That wasn't me. And like even with like getting clean and staying clean and going to meetings, and like I try to do service work. Like I work with Oxford House and do service work and try to help struggling houses, and I try to help the newcomer. And that doesn't always work for me, because sometimes my empathy level is real little, right? But I force myself to do it because somebody did it for me. Somebody helped me. And I'm trying to give back in that way. And every day it's not just about being clean and staying clean. It's about getting up every day and being a better person. Trying to be better than you were the day before. Definitely trying to be a better person than I was 2.5 years ago. Because I was just a shitty person. A real shitty person doing real shitty things with other shitty people. So for me, like this has just been like, yeah, it's been an amazing experience for me, and I wouldn't change my life right now for nothing, no matter what's going on. Like right now, I'm down. I got shot down again. I got another thing shot me in the head. But you know what? I'm getting up every day, and I'm eating it. I'm eating it up, and I'm doing what I got to do, and I'm not getting high. I'm not picking up and calling my peoples. I have amazing people in my life, not just the women, the men too. Like they all show up for me. They all show up for each other. That's what it's about. Showing up. It's about connection. Like I've said this before, like for me, the main thing about this program, about being in recovery, about what keeps me clean is the connection I have with everybody in it. You can't do it by yourself.
No.
And all these people that are in my corner, the connection I have with them going to the meetings. Sometimes I hate going to these meetings, but I do it. I do it to see my people. I know my people are there, and I know I'm
Yeah.
going to connect with them. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's why I go. That's what keeps me going. And that's what. And every time I'm there, I always hear a message I'm meant to hear. There's always something said that I needed to hear. But if it wasn't for me going to see my people, I would have never went, and I would have missed it. So that's where I'm at today. I love all you guys. Katie, hey girl, great to see you, baby.
Hi, Hazy. Sorry, I just got off work.
Hey, Katie.
You're fine, but
Hi.
that's
Sorry,
my
y'all. What's going on?
story.
Oh,
What's
That's
up,
Katie,
my
Katie.
May?
story, and thank you for letting me share.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing, Meg.
Thanks
We
for
love
sharing,
you. You
Meg.
got me
Thank
all
you for
emotional
sharing.
and shit. Like, damn, this was
Thank you for
not
sharing,
that.
lady. Okay, Katie. You know, since you just popped on screen, that was your sign.
What
That
Derek
was your
say? Because I
sign. That
can't
was
hear
your
him.
cue.
Can y'all hear him?
Let's go, Katie. Katie, talk
That's
about it.
my cue. Okay.
Who is Katie? Who is Katie? Where can you hear
Um,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Katie.
Yes,
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you can hear me?
yes.
Okay, then I'm good. Okay. I'm Kate.
Okay, let's go,
I
Katie. It's on you.
okay.
Yes, it's
I
on
have
you. Our
been
Wi-Fi is acting a little.
cleaning.
Our Wi-Fi is acting a little crazy, but yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Let's
I
go,
okay.
Katie.
cannot hear him.
All right, I've been clean
We're
since
talking about who is
August
Katie. Who is
29th,
give us a little
2024.
bit about Katie. Katie's a little bit of Katie's story. Beginning.
Let me see. I have lived in Sussex County since I was 19. So this area isn't new to me, but recovery is new to me. I don't really want to talk about basically what got me here was being having zero self-worth, no self-esteem. I did not care what happened to me. I didn't care about my myself. My children were not enough to change my life or my ways, and I ended up being incarcerated for I don't even know the 10th, 12th time. And I tried to write my judge and ask for a jail sentence long enough that I wouldn't have to do probation. And the judge refused to let me do that. So I had very strict stipulations when I first got out, which was in January of 2025. And so when I first got into recovery, I'm going to be pretty transparent. I had to do it. I was forced to do it to have my freedom. But at this point, I do it because I want to. I really enjoy my life today. I'm very, very grateful for everything that I have. I have a real job, which is a big deal because I never really had that before. I have true friendships and women that I look up to that give me faith and hope and strength on an everyday basis, which I think is important for
But
women in
but
recovery. So I
I'm doing a
I don't know.
podcast.
I'm just really, really grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be a part of this. And recovery is such an important part of my life. I utilize the 12 steps in everything that I do. And I think that it's really recovery is a really special gift, and I think that it's things like this and the meetings and sponsorship and friendship and helping the newcomer that keep me in this program and keep me going. So I'm just really, really grateful to be a part of this and to be able to help other people. learn how to live, because that's what I'm constantly growing and learning, and I'm proud of who I am today, and I'm proud to be a part of this program. So I'm just grateful, super, super grateful. I wasn't expecting to just fly on here and speak, so sorry, that came out of nowhere.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
Good. You
fine,
did
baby.
great. You
Okay.
did great.
But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool because it came from the heart and it was honest. It came from
Yeah.
the heart and you were honest. You know, that's a lot of times we lack honesty. You know, opening up about some real stuff and just letting it flow honestly from the heart. So speaking of letting things flow honestly from the heart, hey Shamara,
Hey, girl.
let's go, Mar.
Hey y'all. My name is
It's your
Shamara and I'm an
turn. It's
addict.
me.
Can y'all hear me?
I
Yes.
can
Y'all can hear me. Okay. Hi, my name is Shamara and I'm an addict, a recovering addict. What got me here? Pain.
This girl's crazy. This woman is crazy, man.
So much pain. When I tell you so much pain I've been
Let's go,
through.
Mar.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Why he keep saying let's go, Mama? He
I
making
don't know.
Y'all.
Just talk, Mars. Just talk.
Okay. Pain got me here. I grew up in a 2-parent household. I was good. Everything was good. So I thought, and another thing too, when I share this, I have not ever spoke my story in front of my family. So I hope I don't offend anybody or hurt anybody. That's not my intention. This is about me and this is my recovery and my perspective on how I became an addict. Pain. I took everything in. Like I was the worry child. I was the one that always focused on everybody else but me. I come from a 2-parent household, but it was dysfunctional. I grew up thinking arguing with something, you have to argue for your voice to be heard. I just grew up in a dysfunctional household, but also with love. Growing up, I was crazy as hell. I was always different from everybody. I was crazy. My mom should have been known something the hell wasn't right. But
What
here we
changed?
are. Everything. What didn't change? Today I'm not as crazy as I used to be. So hush. And girl, you got me emotional, Megan. My damn nose running now. But no. But okay. So
So hush. Yeah.
I've been in I was using opiates. I had gotten into a car accident. Well, a car hit me in 2010 and I became addicted to opiates. I didn't know what addiction was growing up. I didn't know that you could be, I mean, I knew about my aunt after some time, but I didn't know that addiction didn't discriminate. It couldn't be me, not me. Hell no, not Shamara. I was the child that was going to go to college or become a cosmetologist. I was the one that was going to own stuff. Well, guess what? I was the heroin addict. Surprise. So like I was saying, so I got addicted to opiates in 2010 and my mom passed away in 2017 and that's when shit just changed. Excuse my language too. I got a bad mouth, so I mean I hope I ain't whatever. Shit just changed. I became a heroin addict, like a heroin addict. Like I still be like, damn, like I was really out there. Like Megan was saying, like I'm no different than nobody. Like the shit I kept saying I wasn't going to do, I did. Everything
Exactly.
I said I wasn't going to do, I did. Like they kept telling me I had went to Bowling Green when I was addicted to opiates. And they kept telling me you're going to graduate, and I'm like, graduate from what? I'm never going to heroin. Y'all got me fucked up. That's not my lifestyle. But I graduated eventually. And when I graduated, I was doing shit that I said I would never do. Well, I did it. I did it. And it was a lot of pain, just pain. Like that's all I can remember. I remember sitting on 9th and Spruce, and this little boy, he had to be like 14 years old. He would not serve me because I had 8 quarters. He would not serve me because I had 8 quarters. You now that's some sick shit. Like so, I couldn't even cuss this little boy out because I needed what he had. So I had to wait for the store to open. And when the store opened, I had to get the $2. So I gave him the whole 10, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, this shit's not me. I took my wig off. And anybody that know me know I like wigs. I like hair. I took my wig off in the middle of the street and I'm like, I'm done. Like I'm tired. So I had called my peoples and she came and got me with my ex-boyfriend and we went. I'm like, take me to Wilmington Hospital. I want to get my life together. Take me to Wilmington Hospital. Well, guess the fuck what? As soon as she started turning on 12th Street, I'm like, never mind, bitch. Take me to Newcastle Avenue. Stop playing with me. I'm going back to what I know. She's like, no, I'm done. So I get to the hospital. I'm like, Lord, like I was sick as hell. Like it was just bad. I was so embarrassed. It was bad. But them nurses treated me like they treated me so well. And that's when I really made the decision, like, yo, it's time. Like, I cannot keep living like this. Like, I'm gonna die out here. I'm going to die. Like, there is no, for me today, I have 3 years. I'll have 4 years, July the 21st, 2026.
Hey,
God is so good.
congratulations,
Like,
baby.
me, I never had clean. I could never keep clean time. I never knew what clean time was, and I wouldn't give this up for the world. I have met amazing people. I could not have done this without these ladies at all. I'm telling you, I didn't know what relationships were. I didn't know how to trust people. I couldn't get me. I hated everything about me. But when I walked into this program and I met these women, I learned how to love me and to love someone else and to love them correctly and to respect people and to understand boundaries. I learned that coming into this program. I knew nothing about that because I was so chaotic. I have a job at a treatment center where I got myself together at. Like, can you believe that? I smacked somebody. Got put out the treatment center. It's not funny. Got put out the treatment center.
It's a little funny.
Got put out listen, this is how strength is, and this is how much I didn't want to look back, and I couldn't look back. I got put out the treatment center. My little sister, when I tell you she prayed, I lost my mother's prayer, but I gained a sister's prayer. Like, I'm telling you, she prayed me into this place. I got put out and I'm at 11 o'clock at night. Like, where the hell am I going to go in yonder? Like, it's cows and horses and shit. Like, it's probably serial killers in these fucking fields. Like, where am I going to go? And God made a way. Like, when I tell you, God really saved me. Y'all, I didn't know what to do. No, for real. Like, I'm from the city. I know about pit bulls and shit.
Listen,
I don't know nothing
this
about
is buck tussle.
yes, I don't know nothing about no cows and all that shit. Walking down, that's not how I live, but I learned that this is what I need. Like, I needed to realize, like, I can't look back. It's do or die for me. So I kept going, even walking in the damn cornfields. I was spraying, but I kept going. And I got down here and I love it. I truly love it. I got into my recovery house. Those girls were good. Those women, they helped me become who I am today. And now I work at the treatment center and I'm grateful. And Derek, I don't know what the hell you keep laughing for, but I smacked the hell out of that lady and I felt so bad. And I still pray about it because I asked God. No, I still pray about it. I pray she comes around. But I just know I didn't want to go back. And I had to learn that I can't put my hands on people, and I had to also learn step one. I'm powerless over everyone.
I don't see Shamara, y'all.
Where I go? Is he playing?
No. What'd he say?
He said he don't see me. Where the hell I go? I'm right here.
I see you.
I see you.
Can you
I
see
hear
me?
you.
It's Derek. Derek, something wrong. Anyway. So let me take my nose ring out. Yo, when I tell you my nose is running so bad because I've been crying. But I learned a lesson. I learned that
Derek's frozen.
I learned that I cannot put my hands on people. I learned to be humble. I learned to love people for who they are and meet people where they are. Because some people don't get it. They don't understand. For me, it's do or die. Like today, I know it's do or die. There is no looking back. Like I know if I go back out there, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. That's the power of addiction. It's so real. And my medicine is my meeting. My medicine is my home. My medicine is these women on this podcast. Like that's my medicine today. That's what I take because I lean on them when I don't have the strength. And I'm so grateful. I was so happy to hear about women in recovery because that's what I need. I mean, my brothers too, but my sisters, I am my sister's keeper today. Like, I learned to love women for who they
That's
are
right.
and to understand, like, when you get in this program, you've been beat up long enough out there. Like, listen, niggas with $40 me to death. Easy. I'm not doing that to my sister. I'm not doing that to my sister. $40, honey. Listen, that's why I go to work every day, because you will never get me for 40 what? I'm being truthful. Like, listen, like,
Girl,
I remember one
Girl.
time, right? I was living at the Super Lodge. I really thought that was life. I thought that was just life. I was living at the Super Lodge. The little
It's your
Indian man
truth.
would come in. He would want his little
I
$70.
lived there too one time.
Listen, I had to figure out how the hell we ready to pay this man this $70. All right, you ready to do this? Yeah, do this, whatever. We kept it up. But I remember going, and this is my truth. I remember going with this man, and I went in his front door and came out his back. That shit took my dignity away. I didn't know if the nigga was coming back for me or nothing. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know if I had to walk. But I knew I needed that money because I was sick as hell and I needed what you know what I mean? Like, I had to do what I had to do. And today, you can't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't even play with me. That's why I go to HR. And that's why I clock in every day. Because you will never take that power from me, ever. And addiction causes that. It causes you to do shit you would never in your whole entire life do. And I've done it. And
Absolutely.
And I'm here to say, and I wear that badge proudly. I'm proud of it because it made me who I am today. I am a strong, listen, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Not you, not your mom, not your dad. I might say his money, but not none of them people. I'm blessed. I'm blessed today. I truly am, and I'm grateful. And I love where I work at because I'm able to give back and to let people know that I was once hopeless and I found hope. And there is hope, and there is a way better life out there. Like, I couldn't even die correctly. I'm telling you. Like, listen, I kept saying to God, like, what do you want from me? Like, bro, I can't even OD right. Like, what the hell do y'all want from me? Like, I was doing half a bag, but really people were doing the whole bags. You know what I mean? Like, and they were dying. I could do a whole damn bundle and I wasn't dying. I couldn't understand. I hated everything about me. I hated my skin. When I tell you I hated everything about me, I hated everything about me. There was nothing that made me happy. Nothing. But it was my self-hate for myself. And I had to realize, like, I'm worth everything. I am who I am because that's who God made me, who I am. My journey is way different than my siblings because that's the journey I'm on. And what I can face and what I can handle, they cannot handle. And what they face, I may not have been able to handle. But addiction wore my ass out. That's a relationship I'm done with. We divorced. There is no looking. I try not to even think of. Listen, I got the lawyer in that room. That lawyer be at them meetings. You hear me? Because, baby, that relationship's dead. It's no more. I can't. That relationship wore my ass out. That was the worst relationship I've ever had in my life. That relationship wore my ass out.
Right.
Hey. And I'm grateful for these women. I'm so happy. This podcast was something I'm like, yo, we really need to talk about it because people don't know the struggles that women really go through, the disrespect we go through, the shit that just, and Derek, I'm sick of you. I'm about to get him. Okay. Can I tag him or can I text him and cuss him out?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me do that.
No, you come on.
But I'm grateful.
Get him, Mar.
And I'm just here to say that I'm never giving up this seat. This seat is
Come on
mine.
now, don't agree.
I'm keeping this seat. This seat I paid for it from all the shit I've been through. I'm not giving it up. And I ask the newcomers, when you come in here, get a sponsor. I talk to my sponsor daily. Get a sponsor. Get around women that really are doing something in the program. Like Megan just said, she's taking so many hits, but she know how to pick up that phone and call us because we're going to lift her up and we are hyping her up because she hypes us up. We
taking them like a G, still standing. Taking it like a G, sis. You know. Yeah.
And, I'm truly grateful, and I love you guys. And Derek, y'all
like the whole.
What we like the
hit squad.
We are.
That's right. That's right.
Gang forever.
You can't mess with one of us. You gonna get all of us. You know that.
We riding up on horses.
Not
We
on
riding
horses.
up on
Listen,
horses. We got the goats back there. But seriously, we coming. You
we
hear me?
ride it down,
Listen,
dog.
we really do hype each other up. We really do hype each other up.
Y'all like a recovery
Seriously.
hit squad.
We do.
No, but we hype each other up because we all share that. We all share the fact that we all know what we went through, the pain we went through, and we know what we're doing right now. We
Don't come
winning
through on the horse.
regardless.
We all
are.
we got. That's
That's
Yep.
it.
it.
We all we got.
I'm
We know exactly the pain
just
that each of us have been
I
through. We will that we all we got. I know what Shamara's been through. I
want to tell you
lived
all
the
this.
exact life that Shamara lived.
Yes.
I lived it.
Yep. And
I
we
did
did
that
it.
shit 20 years ago.
You
Yep.
got
I lived
Yep.
it.
And it's
Yep.
crazy because in my addiction, I was so secluded from the world, right? Like I didn't, what was a friend? My friend was my pipe. Like
Yep.
I had my daughter, but like, you know what I mean? She was little
here's
to
another
where
one.
like
Yes.
I didn't really have friends like to do things with, to be able to have a relationship with. And like that's something that like I will never take for granted, because if I didn't have that, like I wouldn't still be here. Like I'm just keep it a bean. Like I cannot tell you guys, like I love having friends, and like it's the little things that we take for granted because we can never get back time, right? And like I've wasted so much time. Like so much time.
Here you
And
go
like
crying. Now you great had me crying. Girl.
it's just like, and it's true. Like, you know, like I look at my kid and she's going to be 12 and I'm like, God dang, like
Yep.
I let so much of my life go by. And like today I'm sitting here like, I'm not doing that shit no more. Like when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, I'm not even going to tell y'all, but I was really about to be like, oh, I'm going to sleep for this podcast. And I'm like, no, I'm going to get on it because that's what we do. We show up.
Regardless.
That's right.
Yep.
And
Yep.
another thing too, y'all, when Steph was talking about her daughter, like what I tell people when they come in, my clients, like these kids are us.
Yeah.
Kids mock what they see.
Yeah.
If you see this and you think this is normal, they're going to think this is normal.
That's
if I
right.
gotta stand in front of all my babies that endure the pain that I don't want them to ever have to face,
Nope.
I'm here. I'm standing because I do not want these kids sitting in my fucking seat. Fuck no. I do not want to go to a meeting with a child that I watched grow up because I couldn't. This disease does not discriminate, not color, not race, not age. It doesn't. It sneaks up. It's there.
At all.
It's people you least expect. Who would have ever thought I would have been a heroin addict? You couldn't have told me that.
Nope.
But I am. I was.
Done.
Right.
And
Right.
it- and it-
100%.
And because come on, y'all, if we all think about it and we sit back and think about it, because I'm in school today. I'm in school for my bachelor's for science for psychology. Because for me, I want to know what in my brain is different from what's in my sister's brain. She can drink one. She can have one drink. I can't. I need the whole fucking bar. I'm not going to work tomorrow. If I drink, I'm not going to work tomorrow. I need to figure out how I'm going to go get some more and some more. And some more. I don't know how to stop. So for me, I want to dig so deep that I want to know what makes me tick. I need to know that. And I want to be the voice to the children to let them know that this is what in addiction it runs in families. It does.
Yeah,
I think it does. I truly think it does. It does. It might not be your mom, but it might have been your grandma. It might not have been your dad, but it might have been your brother. You know what I mean? It runs in families. It does. It does.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We are, for me, I'm gonna say this. We're the chosen people. Because I'm not gonna believe that my God put this battle on us that we cannot face anything. I feel like we are the ones because he didn't sit with the priest. He sat with the broken. And I know I'm that sheep that he's looking for. I know that. Because when I came home, honey, it was a party. He was excited when I came back. When I turned the other way, he allowed me back home. I thought I was so messed up. I thought I was so far from God. I didn't even think he would deal with me again. And when I praised him, honey, here I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely looks so good, girl. I can't wait to get some. But seriously, like, I just want us to know that, like, we're truly blessed to be where we are today. We are. And I'm grateful for each of y'all. I truly am. I'm thankful. Thank y'all for sharing y'all stories. Katie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Even though I know you tired as hell, you done got off of work and came straight on here. I thank you, baby. You look so beautiful. Honey. This is how we show up. And the only reason why I'm well put together because I ain't work today. That's the only reason why. You would have caught me when I was doing them 12 hours.
Come on.
Baby, you would have caught me with a lash half off, hair probably right here with the bonnet. Listen,
Bonnet, yep.
Thanks for that.
Stop playing.
But I didn't even care. I didn't care what I looked like. I knew that I wanted to share how grateful I am for this program, these women, and make sure that everybody knows that if I can do it, anybody can do it. You can't do it alone, you know, but I thank my higher power, who I choose to call God, for gifted desperation and get to this program, man, because I am blessed and I'm happy.
Absolutely.
I don't have everything I want. I'm not where I want to be in life, but I tell you what, I ain't going backwards. I'm clean, I'm sober, so I'm winning regardless. So, and so are every single one of y'all. So I'm just happy.
What happened?
I'm happy.
Well, I love all you ladies. I'm proud of all y'all. Y'all my sissies.
Yep.
I love hearing your stories. But I gotta bake this macaroni and cheese. So I gotta go.
Get to bacon, shorty.
Thank you for letting me be a guest on your show, Derek. I feel honored. It was amazing. I love you too.
Megan. Thank you for being on. Get to baking the
Yes,
macaroni
thank
and
you,
cheese.
Derek, for the opportunity.
I don't know how this episode.
So I'll see you in a little bit, Steph. Come get your plate.
Yes, ma'am. Mama, are you
Tomorrow,
coming?
Katie, you want something? Y'all come on over.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because we break bread together. You hear me?
Food.
Yes.
All right, love you guys.
We love you, Meg. And we are. Now, Derek, what do you have to? What is your intake? Like, what do you have any questions?
All right, this is how we're about to wind this up. We're about to stop y'all to wrap this up, y'all.
Okay, well, bye.
We're about to wrap this up, y'all. I just want to say y'all all thank y'all for coming on for tonight. I don't know how this is going. I don't know how this is going to turn out because on my end, see, there you go, Shamara. There you go, Mar. But on my end, the
I made
was
that
like a little crazy.
I stamped it.
But I just want to say thank y'all once again for
coming
on. Thank y'all for accepting. Thank y'all for being honest and open about the stories that you shared. I appreciate y'all a lot. And when I come back through town, I want to see y'all all together in a big huddle as the gang that you are, gang.
We will.
But I do want to say I appreciate y'all, and I will contact y'all again after this episode.
Okay.
And thanks to everybody that watched the episode for tonight. I hope that somebody gets something out of this information that was dispensed tonight by these poor women. And
oh yeah, I gotta give a can I give a shout out really quick to my girl Tara, please?
Be safe, be blessed, have a great night.
He can't even hear you.